Good morning, my brothers and sisters. This is Reverend Sinclair Gray, Senior Pastor of the Liberation Temple. This morning, I want to leave you with the thought, everything that glitters isn't gold. That's right, everything that glitters isn't gold. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever made the mistake and left one thing only to think that something was better, and you later discovered that what you went for was a whole lot worse? All of us have made a mistake, whether it was a job we left because we thought our old job was using us and abusing us, went to a new job and found the situation a lot worse. Hey, that may not be your story. What about a relationship? You thought one person was messing you up and taking you for granted, only to get into a new relationship and find the relationship a whole lot worse. Everything that glitters isn't gold. Always remember, my friends, it's the job of the enemy to make something look better when it really isn't. Anytime God has placed you in a situation, always remember and always realize that you're there for a reason, and it's the trick of the enemy to try to get you to jump ship. That's right. The enemy can't stand your happiness. The enemy is trying to mess up your joy. The enemy wants you to see what you have and think that God doesn't really care for you. Let me say that again. What you have right now, if God has called you to do it, if God has planted you there, always remember that God knows best. Hey, let me help you out for a second. The story in the Bible teaches us about the prodigal son. You know, the little brother. He had everything, was chilling with his father. All of a sudden, he got big-headed, wanted his own money, and decided to go away. And you know what happened. That's right. That brother lived wild. He had money and friends. But as soon as money went, friends left him, and he found himself in the pig pit. But he came to himself. That's why I want to leave with somebody right now. Whatever situation you're in right now, do what the little brother did. You got to come to your sisters and run back to God. This young brother, he ran back to his father with open arms and said, Father, I have sinned against heaven and against you. And his father didn't hesitate or procrastinate, but rather he welcomed him back home with loving arms. That's my word for somebody right now. Whatever you've done, if you've gone away from God, you've drifted to the left and drifted to the right, I challenge you to come to your senses and understand that God still loves you. He has an open door policy. Don't wait, hesitate, or procrastinate. Walk on in because he's waiting for you. Hey, I'm Reverend Sinclair Gray, Senior Pastor of the Liberation Temple. Always remember that everything that looks good isn't good for you, and that God loves you, and so do I.